Hi everybody, Mark here from PondAlgaeSolutions.com, and in this week's video I want to talk about pond aeration for fall and winter use. Now, we've talked a lot about using pond aeration in the summer months because it's a very good thing to use when the temperatures go up and get very hot. Oxygen gets depleted in ponds, fish can suffer, and the natural cleaning processes that require good oxygenation benefit greatly. So if you're looking to restore a pond, it's a very good thing to do in the summer months. But what a lot of people don't know is that you can use pond aeration in the winter time too to good effect. Mostly it's to help keep a hole in the ice open so that a natural gas exchange can take place. Toxic gases and things that can build up in the water under an ice sheet can actually escape and oxygen can come in, and so that's very beneficial. But there is a couple things you want to do that's different than the summer months, and some adjustments you'll want to make, and so I wanted to show you that in this diagram here. Basically, I've got a small pond and a large pond example. Both are very similar, but we've got our aerator compressor on the shore, and the air line will run out, and in the summer months normally we're going to put the air stone in a small pond at the bottom, and we want that to circulate the air and the water and the temperature throughout the body of water. But in the wintertime we want to raise this up higher, and some small pond aerators actually come with floats in their kits, the Laguna being one of them. Many do not, but you can easily create one yourself. Just a styrofoam block or something that would float with the air stone suspended about a foot underneath of it is a good way to do this. This way the air bubbles will have a better chance of keeping a spot open in the pond. Before we go to the large pond though, I also want to mention that many experts recommend that small ponds be at least 3 feet or deeper in order to winter your fish over successfully. And in many cases, if you live in a very cold climate, you may still want to use a small aerator and a pond heater de-icer in combination just to help in the condition if you do keep the fish in there. But ideally you want to have enough depth so that the pond doesn't freeze over. If you don't, the best thing to do is to just bring them into a inside holding container or something. You still would benefit greatly to have a small aerator in those, so it's very useful for that purpose. In terms of large ponds, what we want to look at is we've got our aerator compressor over here on the shore again, and normally we would run either a single diffuser, or in big water we might run multiple diffusers, again all of them at the deepest part of the pond so that we can circulate the entire body of water. We want a very common temperature range from top to bottom, and we want oxygenation all the way through the pond, and that's in summertime. In wintertime, however, if we have multiple diffusers, we want to shut all but one off, or if we have a single diffuser, we want to take that one active one and move it into the shallow area of the pond. Again, this will give it its best chance of keeping a spot open in the ice, but the other benefit is that fish can go to deeper water where it's warmer, more comfortable, and the upper layer will still be somewhat cold, but down here they'll be protected. You don't want to disturb the entire body of water, ideally when things get really cold. And again, this is all related to wintertime temperatures that are going to create ice on the surface. So at any rate, that's in a nutshell a couple simple steps that you want to take with wintertime pond aeration. It can benefit the pond greatly, and also finally, when you have fish, particularly in a large body of water, having aeration running as you move from winter into spring oftentimes makes this transitionary period much easier on the fish. You limit fish losses at that point too. So it's a good thing to use all year long, and this is how you would do it. So hope you find this pond tip helpful. If you have any other questions about your pond, please visit us at PondAlgaeSolutions.com. We'll be happy to help. Have a great day wherever you are.